Imagine reaching the age of 70 and realizing that life still holds an endless horizon of possibilities. Age is not a finish line, but a new chapter, and the way your body and mind respond can quietly reveal how far along this journey you may continue. There are 5 proven health signs that give us powerful clues, and understanding them can inspire anyone to live not just longer, but stronger. Number 1. Mobility and strength. Mobility and strength are like the silent guardians of life after 70, often underestimated until the moment they begin to slip away. The ability to walk with ease, to rise from a chair without strain, to maintain balance while carrying out simple daily tasks is not just about movement. It is a reflection of how well your entire body system is functioning. When you walk briskly, even for a few minutes, your heart pumps stronger, your circulation flows more freely, and your muscles remain engaged. This simple act of putting one foot in front of the other keeps joints lubricated, prevents stiffness, and signals to your brain that your body is alive with energy. Scientists have long observed that walking speed in older adults is a surprising predictor of longevity because it shows the efficiency of the muscles, the lungs, the heart, and even the nervous system working together as one. Strength is equally important because without it, independence begins to fade. When your muscles are strong enough to support you, every other aspect of health improves. Carrying groceries, climbing stairs, or reaching for something on a shelf may seem ordinary, but each of these movements requires a foundation of muscular endurance. Light strength training with dumbbells, resistance bands, or even just body weight exercises like squats and wall push-ups can dramatically slow down muscle loss, which naturally accelerates after 60. The beauty is that it's never too late to start. Even people who begin exercising in their 70s and 80s can rebuild muscle and regain balance. This means that the future of your independence, your ability to travel, to socialize, to play with grandchildren, and to enjoy life on your own terms is closely tied to how much attention you give to maintaining strength. Balance, too, is a form of strength, one that often goes unnoticed until a stumble or fall reminds us how crucial it is. The simple ability to stand on one leg for a few seconds, to walk in a straight line without wobbling, to bend and rise without dizziness, are all quiet indicators of how long your body can continue functioning smoothly. Practicing balance through light yoga, tai chi, or even mindful standing exercises trains the muscles, joints, and inner ear to coordinate better, reducing the risk of falls, the most common threat to independence in older age. A fall can take away years in a single moment, but balance exercises build an invisible shield of protection. What is fascinating is how mobility and strength are connected to the entire lifestyle. A person who keeps moving is more likely to eat healthier because the body craves fuel when it is active. They are more likely to sleep better because muscles that work during the day rest deeper at night. They are more likely to maintain social connections because walking outdoors, joining community exercise groups, or even just staying confident in movement keeps them engaged with the world. The body that moves with freedom sends constant signals to the mind that life is still vibrant, still worth exploring, and still filled with opportunities. This is why mobility and strength after 70 are not just physical conditions, they are reflections of how long and how beautifully one can continue to live. Number 2. Sharp mind and memory. Sharpness of the mind after 70 is one of the most powerful signs of a long and fulfilling life because it reflects not only how the brain is aging, but also how the entire body supports that aging process. When memory remains clear, when focus stays steady, and when the ability to learn new things continues, it means the brain is still nourished, oxygenated, and actively building connections. Scientists call this neuroplasticity, the brain's remarkable ability to adapt and grow at any age. Reading books, solving crosswords, recalling names, and even taking on new hobbies, such as painting, playing music, or learning a new language, are not just entertaining activities. They are workouts for the mind that stimulate regions of the brain responsible for attention, memory, and creativity. Each time you challenge yourself with something new, your brain forms stronger neural pathways, and this resilience is a powerful shield against cognitive decline. Diet plays a central role in keeping the mind sharp. The brain is the hungriest organ in the body, using up to a quarter of the energy you consume, which means what you eat directly impacts how clearly you think and how well you remember. A diet rich in leafy greens, berries, nuts, seeds, and fatty fish filled with omega-3 fatty acids provides the nutrients that protect brain cells from inflammation and oxidative stress. Foods high in antioxidants, such as blueberries and spinach, work like a defense system for neurons, while omega-3 seconds support the flexibility of cell membranes, allowing signals to move smoothly from one cell to another. Whole grains keep the energy supply to the brain steady by stabilizing blood sugar, preventing the mental fog that often comes from spikes and crashes. Even something as simple as staying hydrated can transform the sharpness of thinking, because the brain is made up of nearly 75% water, and dehydration quickly clouds memory and focus. Beyond food, lifestyle habits shape mental sharpness in profound ways. Regular physical activity not only strengthens the body, but also increases blood flow to the brain, delivering oxygen and nutrients that fuel memory and concentration. A daily walk outdoors doubles this benefit by adding exposure to natural light, which regulates sleep cycles and mood, two critical factors in maintaining cognitive clarity. Sleep itself is another guardian of mental sharpness. During deep rest, the brain cleanses itself of toxins, consolidates memories, and prepares for the challenges of the next day. Older adults who keep a consistent sleep routine often notice that their thinking remains fresher and their mood more stable. Equally important is the role of mental attitude. A person who believes in lifelong growth, who sees each day as a chance to learn, is far more likely to maintain cognitive strength. Positivity keeps stress hormones in check, and lower stress preserves brain health by protecting the hippocampus, the region responsible for memory. Staying socially active is another piece of the puzzle, because conversations, laughter, and human connection demand mental engagement in ways that solitary activities cannot. A vibrant social life, whether through family gatherings, clubs, or community events, acts as natural brain training, keeping thought processes agile. When the mind stays sharp, it sends a message of vitality throughout the body. It shows that circulation, nutrition, rest, and emotional health are all working together in harmony. It reflects a lifestyle of balance, care, and curiosity, one that does not let age define the limits of possibility, but instead uses age as a stage for continued growth and deeper wisdom. Number 3. Heart and immunity. Heart health and immunity together form the invisible armor that protects life after 70, quietly working in the background yet shaping every breath, every step, and every moment of strength. When the heart beats steadily, when blood pressure stays balanced, when oxygen flows smoothly through the body, it is a sign that the most important muscle of all is still capable of sustaining years of energy. The ability to walk upstairs without gasping or to carry out daily tasks without overwhelming fatigue reflects how well the cardiovascular system continues to support every organ. Each heartbeat delivers nutrients, clears waste, and fuels vitality. And when this rhythm remains strong past 70, it points toward longevity. Gentle activities like walking, cycling, swimming, or light yoga are not only safe, but profoundly beneficial, strengthening the heart muscle, improving circulation, and lowering stress. Even small habits like choosing stairs over elevators or stretching in the morning can preserve cardiovascular resilience and keep the body prepared for the future. Immunity is just as essential, acting as the body's defense against threats seen and unseen. After 70, the immune system naturally weakens, but the way a person eats, moves, and thinks can slow this decline dramatically. A resilient immune system shows itself in subtle ways: quick recovery from colds, rare infections, wounds that heal without delay. These are not accidents. They are reflections of daily choices that have accumulated over time. Diet again plays a crucial role, with foods rich in vitamin C and E, zinc, and antioxidants fueling white blood cells and repairing tissues. Citrus fruits, leafy greens, garlic, ginger, and colorful vegetables act like natural medicine, keeping the immune response strong and adaptable. Adequate protein intake is equally important because antibodies and immune cells are built from amino acids that come directly from lean meats, legumes, and dairy. Even something as simple as staying hydrated keeps mucous membranes moist, forming the first barrier against viruses and bacteria. Sleep and stress management are pillars of both heart and immune health. When the body rests deeply, the heart rate stabilizes, blood pressure drops, and the immune system releases proteins called cytokines that fight infection and inflammation. Poor sleep, by contrast, raises stress hormones, which not only burden the heart, but also weaken the body's defenses. Positivity and calmness act like medicine in themselves, because chronic stress produces cortisol, a hormone that suppresses immune function and wears down the cardiovascular system. Practices like meditation, gratitude journaling, or even deep breathing exercises can restore balance and protect both heart and immunity. The connection between heart and immunity is inseparable. A strong cardiovascular system ensures nutrients and oxygen reach immune cells efficiently, while a resilient immune system reduces inflammation that otherwise damages arteries and heart tissue. Together, they form a circle of protection, one that determines not just how long someone can live after 70, but how fully they can enjoy each day. Their strength is built not from one single habit, but from a lifestyle of steady care, balanced meals, regular activity, quality sleep, stress control, and a hopeful mindset. When both heart and immunity remain strong, they offer a powerful promise that the years ahead will not only be longer, but also filled with energy, freedom, and resilience. Number 4. Emotional and social well-being. Emotional and social well-being after 70 is a profound indicator of how long and how well a person can continue to live, because the mind and heart are deeply intertwined with physical health. When someone can still find joy in the small details of life, when laughter comes easily, and when relationships remain strong, it shows that stress is low, resilience is high, and the body has a reason to keep moving forward. Happiness and positivity are not just fleeting feelings. They create measurable changes in the body, lowering blood pressure, reducing harmful stress hormones, and boosting the immune system. A person who wakes up each day with gratitude, who feels connected to family, friends, or community, often carries within them an invisible strength that medicine cannot replicate. The ability to see purpose in life and to share that purpose with others keeps the brain sharp, the heart steady, and the soul energized. Human connection is one of the most powerful forms of medicine available, especially in older age. Social bonds protect against loneliness, which has been shown to harm health as much as smoking or obesity. A simple conversation, a shared meal, or a walk with a friend can dramatically lift mood and reduce the risk of depression. Relationships also bring accountability and encouragement. Loved ones remind each other to eat well, to stay active, to keep medical appointments, and to avoid harmful habits. The emotional comfort that comes from being listened to and understood nourishes mental stability, which in turn supports physical vitality. Whether through family gatherings, volunteering, joining clubs, or engaging in community events, these interactions fuel the spirit and remind older adults that they are still needed, valued, and loved. Emotional balance also depends on the ability to manage stress gracefully. At 70 and beyond, challenges still arise. Losses, health concerns, or life changes, but the way these are handled makes all the difference. A calm mind, cultivated through practices like meditation, prayer, or mindfulness, creates an inner shield that prevents stress from overwhelming the body. Negative emotions such as anger, bitterness, or prolonged sadness can accelerate aging by raising inflammation and damaging the heart. On the other hand, forgiveness, acceptance, and hope bring peace that supports longevity. The brain releases feel-good chemicals like serotonin and endorphins when we laugh, when we connect, and when we practice gratitude. And these chemicals are natural healers that keep both the mind and body young. Purpose is another hidden strength of emotional and social well-being. Older adults who still set goals, whether big or small, who continue to learn, share wisdom, or help others, live with a vitality that transcends age. The act of caring for grandchildren, teaching a skill, mentoring, or even tending to a garden gives life meaning and creates a reason to keep moving forward. Purpose drives resilience, and resilience lengthens life. Emotional and social health after 70 is not a luxury, but a necessity. A form of nourishment just as important as food or exercise. It binds the body, mind, and spirit together in harmony and allows the later years of life to be not only longer, but richer, more joyful, and deeply fulfilling. Number 5. Restful sleep and recovery. Restful sleep and recovery after 70 are quiet yet powerful indicators of how well the body continues to function and how many more years of vitality may remain. When a person falls asleep naturally, stays asleep through the night, and wakes feeling refreshed, it shows that the body is still capable of deep restoration. Sleep is not simply a pause in activity. It is a time when the heart rate slows, blood pressure stabilizes, tissues repair, and the brain clears away toxins that build up during waking hours. Without quality sleep, even the healthiest diet and exercise routine lose much of their power because rest is the foundation that allows healing and growth to take place. Older adults who maintain consistent restful sleep often notice sharper memory, better mood, and more stable energy levels throughout the day, all of which contribute to longer life. As the body ages, sleep patterns naturally shift, yet the quality of sleep remains more important than the quantity. Deep sleep cycles are especially crucial because that is when growth hormones are released, helping muscles recover from daily activity and the immune system strengthen its defenses. When this cycle is intact, wounds heal faster, illnesses are fought off more effectively, and inflammation levels stay low. Restful sleep also supports cardiovascular health, allowing the heart to recharge and reducing the risk of high blood pressure or irregular rhythms. These nightly processes are like silent guardians of longevity, invisible but essential, and when they remain strong in later years, they reveal how well the body is maintaining balance. Recovery is not just about what happens during the night, but also about how the body restores itself after daily exertion. Light exercise, walks, gardening, or household activities are healthy forms of movement, but they create a natural need for recovery. Muscles need rest to rebuild, joints need time to restore flexibility, and the nervous system requires calm moments to reset. Without recovery, the body becomes strained and vulnerable to fatigue or injury. But with proper rest, every effort made during the day transforms into strength. Older adults who listen to their bodies, who know when to pause and when to move, preserve their energy and extend their years of independence. Lifestyle choices deeply influence the quality of sleep and recovery. A calm evening routine, avoiding heavy meals, caffeine, or overstimulation before bed, allows the body to naturally prepare for rest. Creating a peaceful environment with dim lighting, a comfortable bed, and a regular sleep schedule trains the body to recognize bedtime as a signal for renewal. Exposure to morning sunlight helps regulate the body's internal clock, while relaxation practices like gentle stretching or breathing exercises before sleep ease the mind into stillness. These habits create an atmosphere in which recovery becomes effortless, allowing the body to continue functioning as if it were years younger. Emotional and mental states also affect sleep in profound ways. Anxiety, unresolved stress, or loneliness can disturb rest, while feelings of gratitude, calm, and connection support it. People who cultivate peace of mind often fall asleep more easily and sleep more deeply, because the brain is not burdened with constant worry. This is why a positive mindset, along with healthy social interactions, directly translates into better sleep and more effective recovery. The body and mind are never separate, and when both are in harmony, sleep becomes the ultimate healer. Restful sleep and proper recovery after 70 are clear signs that the body's systems are still aligned, still capable of repair, and still holding the strength to carry life forward into many more vibrant years. If you found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more inspiring content.